time for an epic action fix. Durability is not always an issue for collectors if they're just going to display their favorite figure. But when your 3-year-old wants to battle it out with his action figures, it's important which ones stand the test of time. Today we're going to repair this Thundercats Masters of the Universe crossover, Tygra. His Thundercat emblem has faded away fairly quickly, mainly because of QC issues rather than play handling by a 3-year-old. He has a few other Master of the Universe Thundercat figures, and their emblems have held up pretty fine with a couple of months of play, so I'm assuming this Tygra specifically had paint issues out of the factory. The figure comes with armor that can pretty much protect the paint apps during play. He's done a pretty good job handling these figures, and he is pretty careful for his age, but as you can see here, I replaced the original plastic chain on Panthro's mace since it broke off when my son was having one of his battles. A pretty cool and easy fix. If you can find a small keychain, pliers, and a sharp eye, you could do it. When I handed it back to him, he had a big smile. The weapon ended up being a better and more durable alternative. Now, speaking of durability, these action figures can hold up pretty well. Their joints are still tight, and I admittedly have broken more of these figures than my 3-year-old son. Painting the emblem on is an option, but today we're going to look at the decal pack from Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs. You can pick up a pack on eBay with other options available as well. Instructions are included, and it's pretty simple. Basically, the same as applying decals on your model kits. Now, to fix the worn away emblem, let's clean the area off with a cotton swab, and let's select the right emblem size from the decal pack. Bad Mother includes a good array of sizes for all your Thundercat accessories. This should be the right size right here. Try to cut it as close as possible to the edge to have clean results. Dip the decal in some water with a bit of adhesive solution, like Mod Podge. Now once the decal is on and it dries up, you're basically done right there if you're a collector and you're just going to put this on display. But I will be handing this back to my 3-year-old son, who will proceed to have Tygra engage in several kung fu battles, so we gotta make sure that emblem stays on. I will apply a layer of Mod Podge to seal and finish. You can also brush some resin on, or you can use another sealant of your preference. On a side note, for another fix, out of the package, Tygra's forearm stripes started wearing down rapidly. I'm going to go ahead and just paint those back on and also add sealant when it dries up. And here is the results. Looking pretty good. Now the Thundercat decal isn't as shiny as it normally looks out of the factory. Here's an example with Lionel, but you can use a glossy sealant rather than a matte finish to give it a little more shine if you would like. Finally, Tygra is ready to join his team for more adventures in my son's playground and sometimes on the breakfast table. This Mattel toy line is pretty durable, and I will later review several brands for durability tests. Until next time.